This video is going to show you how to set the material type for each of your train parts, as well as how to customize the appearance. So we take a look at the wheel and we go under Modify, and then we go down to Physical Material. It will tell you that this design currently is just using steel, and by default all of the parts that you model in Fusion 360 will set the material type to steel by default. And when you pull up this physical material tool, you will see a whole bunch of folders here showing you all of the different types of materials that you can set your designs to. If we go to the drawing sheet for the miniature train project, on the very front page it lists all of our different parts here, as well as the material over here on the right. So I have the wheel open at the moment, so the wheel should be made out of ABS plastic is our material type, along with some of the other bigger components like the body and the stack and the cow catcher. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close that. And what we're going to do is we're going to open the plastic folder, and the very top option is the ABS plastic option. So all we're going to do is just click that and drag it on top of our design. And you'll notice the appearance kind of changes to a white. And then our design now includes ABS plastic here. The steel option will remain here. It's not, the material doesn't save that. The material is actually ABS. But if this bugs you, you can always drag ABS on top of steel, so that way the steel goes away. But we can go ahead and close that now. And then to change the appearance, we go to Modify and then down to the Appearance tool. This again will give you a bunch of different options as far as how to set the color and appearance of your parts. I would recommend going to the paint option, and then you have a bunch of different folders here for different types of paint. So you have glossy if you would like to use a shinier type of paint, or powder coat rough would be more of a matte type of paint. One thing you'll notice is if you've never used the paint, I'm trying to find a category that has it, maybe under metallic, nope. Okay, so these colors right here, like the dark gray, the green, the silver, you will notice there's a little download button. So in order to use that for the first time, you'll have to click the download button. So if there's a color you want to use, just make sure you click that download button and it will add it so that you can use it. So for mine, I'm going to use the powder coated rough option. And then I'm pretty much just going to use blue and red and black and white for my wheel here. So I'm going to just give it a initial color of red. And you'll notice that will color the entire part when I just drag it over on top of the entire thing. If I want to just drag, or if I want to just color a specific part to it, what I need to do is highlight that face. Like if I wanted to color the outer part of the wheel, like what I have selected right here, I'll just click that. And then all you have to do is just click and drag the paint on top of that part, and it will just color that specific part of it. Okay. So I'm just going to color this one blue, I think. I think that's the color that I'm going to go with for my wheel. And then I'm just going to save that. Okay. So what you will want to do for the rest of this is go through the rest of your parts, like your body, cow catcher, all of these other parts, and go ahead and color them, set the material and color them according to what I just showed you here. One thing that's going to be helpful, make sure your linkage arm, as well as the different parts of your wheel, like kind of what I have here, are contrasting colors. So you can kind of see this is what my train will sort of look like by the end of this when I color all of my parts. But it's really going to help if you color these parts different colors, so that way you will be able to select the different joints, and when we animate it and move it, it'll make that process a little bit easier. So go ahead and set the material and color the rest of your parts.